Hey everyone, so this is my review of The Flash, Season 5, Episode 8, called What Is Past is Prologue. And essentially what this episode is about is that Barry and Team Flash come up with this device that could possibly stop Cicada. And in doing so, Barry and Nora must travel back to some situations to be able to collect all these different materials to be able to build this device. And while it's going on, Sherlock sort of tries to uncover a bit more information about Nora. And this was a really, really good episode that definitely was a far better sort of 100th anniversary episode than the Arrows was, because of the fact that it just did a good job of sort of reminiscing about everything that's happened over the 100 episodes, but then also sort of expanding the stories in different ways and stuff, and I just really enjoyed seeing sort of how it all played out. And it was just really fun to see sort of Nora and Barry going and seeing all these different events and sort of uncovering a bit more information about why Barry is the way he is and stuff. And that was just really interesting to see. And it was just really fun to sort of see a bit of a recap of all these different villains and stuff that Barry's had to face, and sort of see how Nora sort of approached each of them and stuff was really great. And I enjoyed what they did, especially in the moments with bringing back Eobard Thorne and sort of Barry having to explain to Nora why he hates Thorne so much, and just everything there was really interesting to see. And I especially loved it for the fact that they did sort of make the sort of jokey mention in there of the Tornado Twins, where Thawne sort of asks and stuff like, oh, where's your brother and stuff, and sort of calls Nora by the Tornado Twin sister's name instead. And she's like, oh, no, I'm Nora. And he's like, oh, okay, you're from a different timeline and stuff then. And that was just a really sort of fun moment for me because of the fact that I recognize that. And then just everything else in the whole conversation with Thawne and stuff was interesting. Especially with what Barry finally told Nora by the end, which was him sort of explaining why he hates Thawne so much, and explaining just that whole back history and stuff, and like how that sort of affected Nora was interesting, especially by the time of what revealed by the end of this episode, which is that Nora is working with Thawne, it looks like. So I'm very curious to see sort of what's all going to happen there going forward, now that that has been shown. And then just everything else was just so much fun to see. And then their actual like showdown with Cicada was interesting, with them finally sort of revealing that Cisco's still alive, but then also how they chose to potentially stop Cicada and sort of what went wrong to cause that to not happen was interesting. And just I'm very curious to see sort of what's going to happen going forward now that Cicada is more aware and more angry and stuff. I'm just really curious and excited to see how all that's going to play out. And then just overall, this was a really, really great and so entertaining of an episode that was just so much fun to watch. And just, yeah, so that's my review of The Flash, Season 5, Episode 8, called What Is Past is Prologue. So, yeah, bye!